Everybody, what's going on? Gonna throw a couple quick Colubrid clips together for you guys today. We actually have this female California Kingsnake here who has been a part of a first at Safari Reptiles here. We've actually never bred Kingsnakes before, even though we've had this female and the male that bred to her for about 5 years. So we finally decided to pair them this year. One of the reasons why we didn't pair them in the past is because I wasn't able to be working as often at our facility, and we were kind of worried about leaving the two animals together because the male was always a little bit smaller than the female, and we had heard horror stories of females eating males. But this year I was able to pretty much watch them breed, and they showed no signs of aggression towards each other. And yeah, this is the first time we're going to be hatching out California Kingsnakes here. So got my incubation box ready, sim container, and we're actually going to pull the eggs. Now, this is kind of a surprise to me because I had saw that she was laying last night, and this seems to be an ongoing theme here where I keep interrupting snakes as they're laying, unfortunately. But she actually left the eggs in there, and she's actually gone to soak in her water bowl. Kind of weird. I'm not super experienced when it comes to keeping king snakes, so this might be normal, but weird from all the other snakes that typically will coil their eggs. I was just actually really worried because I had also heard of cases where the female king snakes sometimes eat their own eggs, so I wanted to make sure I came in today and that she didn't eat those eggs. So I'm gonna see if I could get her out with just one hand here and the snake hook, which is right over here. So yes, for some of the other clips today, guys, I'm probably going to show you feeding clips of the, oh yeah, she doesn't want to hook that easy. I'm probably going to show you guys some clips. Here she is. No eggs left in her. Probably going to show you guys some clips of some of the colubrids feeding. So stay tuned for that, especially because we're going to be feeding the cave-dwelling rat snakes, which are really cool to feed. So we got a little box here. Guys probably hear those crickets in the background along with the washing machine, unfortunately. So let's lift this hide up. Eggs seem to be all stuck together. What was also really surprising is how big these eggs are, again, compared to corn snakes, because pretty much all our corn snakes are bigger than that king snake. And these eggs are ginormous by comparison. So, I'm going to unstick, because they're not that well stick together right now. And basically you just want to roll them. Kind of just... And you could do the same thing with like any kind of snake eggs, but you definitely don't want to like rip them. You just want to kind of roll them back and forth until they become unglued. Those are stuck pretty good, so I'll just leave them there. Put some vermiculite. So really cool, got 7 eggs here. If baby Californian king snakes are anything like the adults, it should be pretty easy to get them onto frozen thawed. I mean, the male, he'll try to eat the snake hook, he'll try to eat the feeding tongs, so really voracious snakes. Pretty excited. So let's see some of these snakes eat. Alright guys, we're back. Unfortunately now the dryer is on, so you'll have to bear with me. Hopefully the video will make up for it, seeing some of these really cool snakes eat. Got our anaconda female hognose snake here. And she's just looking mean right now. Not too sure if she wants to eat here. And grab it. Looks like she may not want to eat it. Oh, there you go. There you go. So, female anaconda hognose gonna eat that. It would have been nice if she was facing us here, but Ah, well. So we're feeding her about once a week, but you can see we're feeding her pretty big prey items. Yeah, it was at the point where she was eating almost 3 pinkies a week. So now we got her on fuzzies. She's growing really well. So we're actually gonna see a few snakes eat that haven't eaten for like quite a while. Start out with that king snake that we just pulled the eggs from. Come over here. Hopefully she'll eat. She definitely looks hungry. Certain that the male will eat, and you guys will have a chance to see the male. There you go. Typically never have problems getting the king snakes to eat. Bunch of P metallicas and P regalis over here as well. Okay, let's go on to the male. This room is still kind of a mess because of all those corn snakes we got in a little while back. Grab a mouse here. So the male is down here. The male is actually striped. He's really nice looking. And there he goes. Sorry for the poor lighting there. Now we'll feed the 2 female blood red corn snakes. Actually, I think one's in a shed. One basically went into shed right after she laid her eggs. So, but this little girl here definitely looks hungry. She's the one that laid the clutch of 30 eggs. So she's probably got some weight she needs to put back on. There you go. Hypo blood red. Might as well show you guys this albino house snake right here. Looking nice. The neon red garter snake is in there. He doesn't really like to ever eat in front of me, so. Got our 2 rhino rat snakes here. Female looks gravid, so that's cool. And then we got the big beast over here. And you can tell by the way she's flicking that tongue that she's definitely ready to eat. So she'll probably eat like a whole bunch of these, really. It's pretty cool feeding these guys. They don't bother throwing coils over the rats or mice at all. They'll just start downing them. And now here's this crazy nutcase up here. Hopefully he doesn't bite me while I'm reaching down to get him a mouse. But this should be interesting. Here you go. He's gonna puff up. He's gonna start hissing in a second. And, oh, there you go. He's actually the nicest looking one out of the 3. So. And we'll feed, well, you can see the king snake almost has her first one down. Typically I feed all the colubrids mice. I don't really feed them rats. But you know, some of the big guys like these cave-dwelling rat snakes, they could definitely take rats, obviously. But I don't really feel like there's a need to feed rats to the smaller things like the corn snakes and king snakes and stuff. So give this to him. There you go. He'll enjoy that. These exo-terra cages are a real pain because after a while the locks kind of like give out. So I have a piece of tape here. We're going to give him another one too. We're going to check on the blood red that's beside him. Oh, so yeah, her eyes are still blue, but she definitely looks like she wants to eat. So we're going to give her one here. She gave us 18 eggs. There you go, nice and gentle. Again, guys, have to say sorry for the lights in this room. We just got some fluorescence above us. Not great lighting, obviously for the snakes it doesn't really matter. So we're actually going to give this female another one. She laid those solid 7 eggs for us, and really when I put them in the incubator I got to see them size wise versus those corn snake eggs, and it was just ridiculous. And there she goes. Obviously very hungry. She hasn't eaten in about 3 weeks. So now I believe this girl is gravid as well, but we may as well try to feed her. It's always really fun to feed the house snakes. I actually fed the male, and the male, because I guess of the breeding season, has been on and off food, so I didn't really like think he would eat, but he ended up grabbing it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, house snakes are cool to feed because in my experience they always throw like at least 2 coils, sometimes even 3 coils over the prey item. So yeah, still hope she's gravid. I mean, the cave dwelling rat snake, she was eating right up until she laid. So, and this girl is probably gonna take like 5. She laid 24 eggs. So if I could just remember where I put the feeding tongs. Yeah, this girl laid 24 big eggs. So let's try to put some weight back on her. See if she wants this one. There you go. You can see what's really cool is they basically start eating them right away. She actually bit me the other day when I was cleaning her cage out. And she just barely nicked me. And I was pretty surprised. I can't even remember which finger she got, really. She got my my middle finger. She just nicked it slightly, but yeah, she grabbed me pretty fast. I was not expecting it because she had shown 0 aggression up until that point. And I was actually running late, so I was only able to clean her cage out the next day after I took her eggs. So that might be part of the reasons why she bit me. Can't get too upset about that. This is the nicer looking male chowing down on his. And we'll give this girl another one, and then we'll give another one to the corn snake female. Now, I'm not trying to get these animals to double clutch or anything like that, so but I do want them to put a little bit weight back on because they all laid pretty big clutches. So there's another one. Crazy how gentle that is for like the size of this animal. This girl is like probably at least 6.5 feet. Really cool looking animal. You know, it'll be awesome if all 24 of those eggs go full term and they hatch. To have a bunch of these guys going around, wiggling around. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. You could see her teeth there. Yeah. So gonna continue feeding some of these guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like us on Facebook, facebook.com/safarireptiles. And also we have our Instagram account now, which is instagram.com/safarireptiles as well. So please follow us on those 2 social media platforms. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do. And have yourselves a good day. And keep an eye open. We're getting clutches every day. Expecting some 4 ball python clutches this week, actually. And the rhino rat snakes should be any day. So keep your eyes open for that stuff. Take care, guys.